take this one in for the Seattle. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy. The analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. A dump off to Elliott. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a second down. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Hey, 47.
Here's Prescott. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tavon Austin in the final seconds of the first half as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Forbath to add the extra point. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and plunge it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go, 46. 46.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. This is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
All right, chill.
From the red zone now, Prescott. He's going to get this to Austin, complete. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
All right, chill.
I can't believe they even let you play. Hey, alert 3.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 26.
Prescott yet again. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
They come out here in the I. Second and goal from the 1.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
Here we go, go to 54, 26.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. He tried to get the nose of the football across to no avail, and now it's third and goal. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded. Here's Elliott. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up fourth. They'll run it with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Well, there was no secret there. They were in goal line formation. They wanted to pound it in on 4th and goal, and they did just that.
And how about the challenge? That's a challenge to the offensive line, which they eagerly accept. I haven't met a lineman yet that doesn't want to run the ball more than throw it because they get to fire out and really smack someone. And, boy, they got it done. I'm sure they were encouraging them on the sideline. Let's go, and let's run the ball as well. And they put it in for 6.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. From the gun, a give to Penny. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Byron Jones in there to make the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Get that quarterback at all costs.
14. Took right.
48.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson. That's caught by Penny. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a third down.
That's it. Big hit.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 5.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Seahawks on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. And he's got this down to the 35. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
But sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion.
Go, guys. 4 down.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson, and that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, alert.
54 on the army. 54.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Hey, 0.
Check 48's the mic. Check.
Throwing again. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well?
Scoring points, haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Good job right there.
Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we got Mike the 4. Let's go. Come off the ball. Mike 48.
On third down, Wilson. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the air.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
On second down, Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. There he goes, Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 62 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead he does go down to a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it down.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
54, Mike. 54, Mike. Check. 54. You.
From the pistol, here's Elliott. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Well, Prescott here to throw. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. Bradley McDougald that time able to knock it away. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
They're going to need some therapy after this. Watch out.
Play action now. Prescott completes it to Austin. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
To the air again, Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because
And got his man complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best. This has been a presentation.